and welcome to Critical Tumble, where a bunch of longtime friends and internet nerds transcend geography through the power of Discord to play Dungeons and Dragons, and spend our Easter hoping that resurrection is not a necessity. Hey, I like the irony. Which is why we're missing Lindira, who sometimes admits she's Catholic. But as for me, I'm just gonna maybe give people the opportunity to say he, she, or they are risen, uh, because we are underground at the moment on our way to Cragvere, because we are trying to pick up Living Flame, because we as a group, and yes, I have to say we because I am two fucking NPCs, well, DMPCs technically, and Alindira for the moment anyway, need weapons that are capable of killing gods. And underground in the Cragvere-ish kind of a direction is a mess. And y'all are being transported through the various mining tunnels in and around Aeonbach's underground by what I can really only refer to as a Bahir centaur, and Remy is the only person who knows that, which is fine, which is good. Um, I mean, I don't care. Nobody really cares. It's just he's getting you to where you need to go, apparently. But there are a few hazards, potential ambush points, cloakers. Alice is really unhappy about the cloakers and might be spoiling for the chance to kill several. She really does not like cloakers for various reasons. Um, Boom, a town where the miners got their weapons from Egref and are setting off cannons underground because we're really bright about this. And then the border town, which is apparently manned entirely by golems. Also, well, it was a covered bridge. Apparently, it's not covered anymore. So there's something in the water. Nobody knows really what, but it's whatever it is, it's probably not particularly pleasant because it ate the lost fisherman and left like half of the fishing pole, and that was it. So things go munch. It's underground in the D&D universe. Under the ground is not safe. Then again, neither is over the ground, but you know. Anyway, morning happens. Um, what is Remy's passive perception?
Great. 11.
Even with the fucking wings, Alice has absolutely no problem sneaking away from you first thing in the morning, because she is seeing to breakfast because Cherie is. Yeah, actually, what is Barnabas's passive perception again?
Um, Also not great, but 12.
Yeah, she rolled an 18 on the die. Yeah, Cherie, when you guys wake up to the breakfast, bing, 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 both Remy and Barnabas will find themselves absent a bed companion. And when you head into the kitchen, it's actually Alice putting together breakfast, which is a strange and unusual happenstance these days. She's in the library,
Oh,
the
thank you.
research library. I think she's spell prepping.
Oh, okay.
And the clarity is, I will be
Okay.
I will be more interested in that when I have coffee. I'll say just kind of slides mug of coffee in her general direction. Thank you. So is there anything else anybody wants to prep? Bring out the ranged weapons? I don't know. I think there's going to be a minor issue with the not being able to see in the dark thing, but at least yours is out there and handy for when and if we do have to switch lights on.
Yeah.
Not much else then. Okay.
Yeah. my reusable ranged option just comes down from on high, so I'm good.
At this point, probably comes more down from your soul because on high is past like at least a mile of rock.
Hmm.
But metaphor, I know, I get it.
Thank you.
You're gonna want to sit over there, by the way, Hazel. Points to a spot at the table that's kind of away from everybody else.
Oh, you made it special.
Yeah, and this is my own take on the Foom eggs, by the way. Usually better with ptarmigan eggs, but we do with what we have. Plunk. And yeah, those of you sitting. The reason she's been set away is so that you guys don't have to make a constitution save.
Yeah, the bowl, whatever the container for the food has aura
Pretty much, yes.
with the JoJo menacing.
The rest of you just basically get, like, eggs, ham. Sheree comes in and goes, I will join you all for breakfast in about 10 minutes. There's a thing I need to do. If we're going to be crossing
Alright.
water on a bridge that has been damaged on the top anyway, I thought it might be an idea to ensure that we can all breathe underwater. Just in
Good
case.
thinking.
Mm.
Very good thinking.
And thankfully I can do that without expending spell energy. If I take the 10 minutes to do it now, it should last all day.
Great.
Take all the time you need. That's a great idea.
And yeah, Clarity kind of gets the coffee down as quickly as possible so she can be awake to watch this. And yeah, 10 minutes later, a certain amount of interesting rune sketching and murmuring in. I don't think any of you necessarily know the language that is being spoken, because when her 10 minutes are done, she goes, it's not precisely a language, it's a sort of a pigeon ritual language that is specific from wizard to wizard. So it's basically Shuri.
It's like everyone has their own shorthand, kind of.
Something along those lines, yes. Although shorthand is actually a written language.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
But that shorthand is not specific for everyone. It's something secretaries do to keep notes in meetings.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually courses you go to learn that. And Clarity is like, ooh. Yes, you could take notes faster. You're muted, Smee.
That's adorable. Terrifying, but adorable.
Looks over to where Hazel is sitting. You made Aeonbuck scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. In deference to my wife not having any kind of, well, more tolerance than some, but less than, me. I didn't make mine quite that spicy. I should make some to bring out to our driver, maybe. If Remy
That'd be
doesn't
an
mind
idea.
taking it out, because I know he probably doesn't want to, like, be seen.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, puts together more of the sort of bread bowl thing, again, just on the basis of, I can't take the plates out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
She'll take it and head off.
sort of looks up at you. Why are you bringing foods?
My wife made the team breakfast, and, well, you're welcome to have some.
Thanks to you all, not people don't tend to think of this. And Peter is okay cook, but this smells better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And given that this is a large individual, and while she tried, it's still, human weight size. It really is just takes the whole thing like you would an hors d'oeuvre. Munch. Very good. I
She is a
will.
very good cook.
I will. I will set myself up for departures.
Hmm.
And anybody have any last words for the people in the inn?
Hmm. I'm just for me, it's less like individual words and more just go one last go around to make sure everybody's good.
Everybody's doing reasonably fine, and going, are you? Peter is sort of going, are you sure you have to go out there? It's dangerous out there. I know you're adventurers, but
If we don't, the problem out there keeps happening. We do go out there and we hit it a bunch of times, it stops happening.
yes, but if it eats you, then the problem keeps happening anyway. Just better fed.
Yeah, it's gonna find that to be a lot harder than it thinks.
I mean, hopefully it thinks. And though, even if it did, as I understand it from some lesser adventurers, admittedly, but apparently most problems that adventurers face have the mindset of come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Cure it?
Well, it's what large people say to people who are trying to pick fights. I have also heard get some asshole. You have not spent that much time in pubs of this nature, have you?
Oh, not a lot.
My miners like hitting things, or they would not be miners. And when they get drunk, they still want to hit somewhat softer things, like people. Especially if they ate the last sausage roll. You don't need to hear any of this. Go, try not to be lunch for anything.
Roger, Roger.
As you walk out, I don't think I know anybody named Roger. Apparently that's not a thing in this part of the world. Sure is. Hazel, why do you look bewildered?
That was an interesting conversation, and I'm not entirely sure how words work.
Well, yes, we've known that for quite some time. That you don't know exactly how words work. You're learning, though.
I'd like to think so.
And your driver is, we do not have all day. Come on.
Show, road, let's get on it, yes?
And onward you go. Everybody want to make me perception checks? Disadvantage for anybody who cannot see in the dark, which is Barnabas and Ava. And
Aw.
I think Darwin. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while since I had to deal with that for you. Oh, Jesus Christ, Remy. What the fuck?
Mm.
I went from a 22 to 6.
Well, yeah, it's dark.
No, not a 6. That was a 5.
Oh boy.
That was an actual 5. 'Cause Remy rolled a.
No, she's talking about herself.
Me and Ava both rolled
Oh,
a
your
4.
own. Oh, your own disadvantage roll. I am so sorry.
That's okay. I had a natural 20 too. Dang it.
I went from a 21 to a 5.
Yeah, but it's not the same as losing a natural 20 to a disadvantage.
Hello.
That has happened on several
Them's the
characters
breaks.
of mine.
It's terrible.
Them's the breaks.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's really only Rylan. I need to check on something. Was I smart? Okay. Yeah, it's predominantly Rylan, apparently Alice, who see much of anything at this point. For most of the first hour, you're mostly getting nothing too much particularly dangerous. It's just that not so much cloakers, but man, the rats down here get big. Like, we're talking, you've seen possums, you've seen raccoons. These are closer to like adolescent wolf size.
So the ROUSs.
What, rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist. Had to be done.
Thanks for being there.
Indeed.
Okay. That's not something I've seen for a good while.
There's good eating on those, though.
Do I even want to know?
Probably not.
Rats.
Alive.
Of unusual size?
Um,
What is usual size for rodents like this?
Like-
well, it depends on where. Barn rats are normally, and she's almost unfortunately ignoring the ones who can't see in the dark by gesturing with hands. Barn rats usually about that. Sewer rats are usually about that. Those are not in these guys. This is like dire rat plus a bit,
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, double dire.
but these aren't
Double,
dire.
double,
but-
double.
No, you don't understand. These aren't dire rats.
So they're not
These are
dire,
just
but they're
large
bigger
rats.
than dire rats.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Absolutely bloody
Just
ridiculous,
large,
but it
not
makes sense.
dire.
Dire has a whole different body habitus. And more
Pointier,
teeth.
mostly.
More teeth. Lots more teeth.
It's all like okay, I know I don't like really draw or do any of the doodles thing, but they look like they're made of triangles.
Actually, a lot of things in nature look like they're made of triangles.
That explains why things are that's what explains why nature's scary.
Generally speaking,
Something
yeah.
about that is just yikes.
Balinor and Barry must have had an absolute field day, honestly.
Such is the will of the gods.
And it is during this conversation that Rylan and Alice get just about enough time to hear that the you can hear footsteps effectively on wood for about half a second, and that was a really unfortunate hand of fate roll. I'm gonna have to ask a question. Who, and apart from like Remy, who's kind of obvious, who would and I suppose Rylan, given they're having this conversation, who else might be sitting relatively close to Alice?
I mean, I'm close enough to.
Be having conversations, so yeah. So I assume it's Remy, Rylan, Hazel. That's about what she can manage. Great. Okay. All of the rest of you. So that's looking at my notes. So that's 30, 45, 60. Sorry, I'm reminding myself how the fuck to calculate falling damage.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a fun calculation. Not off the top of my head, but I do know where to
6
find
per
it.
10 feet, so.
I have concerns.
12,
Yeet.
15, 16, 17. Okay, so, Remy, Rylan, and Hazel don't have to worry about this. Because you're mostly clinging on to the to the monk who started as barbarian, and this has an unreasonable strength score. The rest of you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and find yourselves extremely grateful that Cherie thought ahead to give you water breathing. No, that's not. Okay, so.
Add a character on a scale of 1 to Aboleth. Where are we?
You'll see in a minute. I'm just trying to
Yay!
remember how.
Oh boy.
Excuse me.
I figured we were a bit higher up above the river.
Move party room here. Great. Okay, there we go. Hello.
Oh yay!
So, okay,
Oh, hi! How much of the Zhu Wu fight have you been watching?
the what?
The
I don't
what?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
It's the other octopus thing from Wilds besides the new Udra.
I don't
Ah.
watch the fights. Please understand,
No,
I don't watch the fights.
I figured not, but I never know what you're gonna go digging through for inspiration, so I'm covering my bases, so help me God.
Okay, so that's you two.
Said God being paler in this case.
You're more kind of there. Sure, you close to Barnabas, so there-ish. And for the time being, I will put Remy, Rylan. No, move? No, you're actually in a square. Fine. Alice A. And Hazel. Nope. Get back here. Thank you. Oh, and Clarity, because Clarity went for a sploosh. Okay, quick side note. Actually, I calculated falling damage a bit wrong, but fuck it, y'all can deal with the 17. The bridge where those four are standing is 30 feet up. Those two wooden pillars are 15 feet up. They will require climbing. Any place where you see little lines like that are rocks, and they are basically ground level, but the ones that are under the water count as difficult terrain because there's water up to about, say, anywhere between your ankles and your knees.
Mm.
And the water is significantly deep. Unfortunately, because again, that was a really shitty Hand of Fate roll, you're not entirely sure where your driver or most of the carriage went.
Oh boy.
So now we're gonna have to do some initiative rolls. Incidentally, for those who might be curious, modified Kraken.
Enjoy.
Yep. This is one of those two aforementioned octopusian critter thing, googly-eyed motherfuckers. This is gonna be fun.
That's a nat 1 for initiative.
Yeah, I was going to say, how'd you roll?
You can't.
Oh, it's in.
You have advantage on initiative. How can you? Or did you just roll?
I
You must have rolled.
I think it still flags it as a nat 1 even though you rolled it on initiative and got the higher
Yeah,
roll.
that's what it looks like to me as well.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
You remember
why.
we
Okay.
had this before.
Yeah, I know. I just never seen it do that. I didn't realize that
Jesus.
it still flagged it as red, even if.
Yeah,
even if
no,
wasn't
that's
technically.
happened before. It was just quite some time ago.
Oh, it has. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I say, it was a while ago, and it's not like we have combat all that often. So let me see. So that's
Meanwhile, Ryland and Barnabas are the two brethren, siblings.
okay. So that's
Wow.
This is going to be fun.
and Kraken is
Actually, for me, because my gun's probably useless right now.
I'm gonna say for the time being that because you have had it modified in Egriff, it is technically waterproof. But I would significantly not use. Well, I mean,
The electricity one, yeah.
the lightning function is thankfully off limits anyway.
Right.
Because you don't want to use it A here and
Yeah,
B
no.
when the gun is wet.
Yeah. No.
I've played
Do
quick.
not
No,
activate
no,
taser
no.
while you are carrying, while you are soggy.
Wasn't planning on it. Was not planning on it.
And Cherise is not much if memory serves. Physical is not her thing. So, right. And now I get to go look at what the rest of you did.
So right now we have nothing under our feet, right?
Not at the moment. You should be more or less grateful for that. Because it probably would have hurt a lot worse
That
if you
would've hurt.
landed
Oh yeah. Yeah,
on
true. Very fair.
So let's see, that's LSA, Ava, Darvin, Remy. Oh, Clarity. Yeah, I would normally not have done this when we're missing a somebody, but I couldn't avoid this forever. Okay, so that's, which means I'm gonna have to rewrite that. Okay, that's better. It's Christ. You both have the same. You both have the same Dex score too. So, Rylan, heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is. You go first. Yeah, honestly, anybody who wants to do that much of anything is probably going to need to find something the fuck to stand on. For the most part, anyway. So, top of the round is LSA, and what's LSA gonna do? Well, gonna make sure you guys are standing more or less okay. Um, do attack, which... What is dude's AC? What is my attack? It's been a while. Oh, good. My attack roll is... I keep forgetting what my attack rolls actually look like. Okay, so we're gonna add a... No, we're not gonna add a smite. There's no point when it's swimming. So that's... Okay, attack 1 did pretty well. Okay. So that's 12, 18, 21. And I'm going to tempt fate. Ooh, oh dear. Yeah. She tries to head back up to these guys to make sure, so that she can be ferried there. She can ferry someone down to water level if necessary. So that's attempts to grapple her. Phew. But what was the damage? So that's ow. 9, so that's 19 bludgeoning damage for Alice, but thankfully manages to break free of the grapple. Okay. Ava. Effectively, your options at this point are attempt to swim to rocks, attempt to climb pole.
How wide is the pole?
It's about 5 feet. It's enough to stand on, if carefully. And yeah, what you are seeing, incidentally, actually, to be fair, you're not seeing a whole lot. It's dark, it's wet. There's a pillar there because you kind of flailed an arm while swimming and bashed it.
Right. Felt it, right.
But all you really have at the moment is the water's fucking moving. In ways that water should not be fucking moving.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the rocks here I can't see.
No.
Then yeah, I guess I have to try the pillar for now.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Oh.
No, take off the, I'll be kind and let you reroll.
Hang on.
Yes, she's actually more kind of there. You get about halfway up, but you're kind of waterlogged. It's kind of slippery, and you're just basically desperately clinging to this thing right now. Clarity, thankfully, can see. So that's 5, 10. Thankfully, she's still in this thing's attack range. I know that sounds strange to say, but it means that she's not going to get an attack of opportunity on her. So movement speed to there. Honestly, there's no actual cover. I'm gonna use Ash. Yeah, Ash, for those of you who can see in the dark, particularly on water level, which I don't think is that many of you, honestly, which is kind of a pity, all things considered. Um, Ash bounces off. Actually, I think everybody who's in the water, apart from Clarity, can't see in the dark. This is ridiculous.
Other than Rylan, yeah.
No, Rylan, she grabbed.
Not in the water.
They're on the. They're on the. They're on the remnants of the bridge. Alice managed to grab
sorry.
Remy, Hazel.
Oh no, yeah, no, I thought that was Rylan, but no, that's Shuri.
That's Sherry's.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Second dagger. Give it a shot. Why not? Oh, well, no, off. So that's offhand. Try the acid dagger. That actually hits. So damage. So that's and no place to hide. I don't really know that much about her bonus actions. We'll leave it for now. I don't think Clarity will blame me for not using all of her abilities. But you do get... It's kind of rubbery! Things bounce!
Oh boy.
Darvin, you're in not great shape, honestly. You don't know where there's anything to hang on to or stand up on.
Yep. And I have no idea where this thing is.
Well, you do know that there's something very, very close to you that's moving in a horrifically tentacly way.
Okay. Hmm. Oh my God. I can't see to aim anything. The fact that magic missile doesn't require aiming and I don't believe can actually miss. Can I cast it in the direction of the tentacly movement?
Well, you
Is
know
that
where
legal?
you know where it is. You don't know how big it
Okay.
is, but you know where it is.
Okay. That being the case, then I'm going to do that. I'll cast it. Let me see. When you just double check. Click over to spells real fast. 1 second. I will do that at 1, 2, 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's an extra 2. And it's... where is it? 3, so 5 altogether. Okay.
Okay.
It's been a while, so I had to double check.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So that's
And I will...
10,
Uh,
15,
yeah.
19.
And I'm going to shout up at Alice to effectively just the most pathetic and panicked help, help, help.
So
help,
you're
help.
going
By way of inspiration.
you're going bow. You're help.
Yeah.
Help.
By way of inspiration.
Help.
Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah, exactly. You get me. Very inspirational. Help.
Incidentally, your magic missiles did light up. Make me an Arcana check, Darvin, because you're actually close enough to have registered something about this.
10.
It's almost like a kraken, but it's not quite a kraken. You don't expect force projectiles to make kraken more wiggle than. It's like it's more gelatinous, so it can't possibly be a kraken. But it looks like a kraken from what
It's
little you can see. You're
right,
not sure what else has this many tentacles and is in the water.
right, and I have heard of them because, well, Star Coast. So he's going to after the inspiration and registering what. Okay, it's the most gelatinous kraken I've ever seen, or not seen, or yeah, it's wiggly, jiggly. What the hell?
Angry Jello?
Not
I don't remember if
quite.
Jello is a thing we've encountered yet.
Okay, so tentacle attacks. So that's who's nearby. Darvin's nearby, and Darvin just heard it.
Yep, and I hit it. I fully expected this.
I'm not going to ask your AC is because it's to hit bonus is 17,
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, as long as
and
you
I
get above
rolled a
2.
15 on the die.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Really good thing we got the breathing spell.
18, and I'm gonna go ahead and add. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where is it? Favored by the gods. I'll roll the 2d4 and add it from the favored by the gods.
Okay.
So one moment, which I'm calling before I hear the result. As I remember, 2d4. I think I did that right. It's been a while since I did this. Add an additional 6, so that's 23? 4?
No,
24.
24.
24. 24. Blah, sorry.
23. Okay. That was it was a good thing that you did
boy.
because while you do take 23 points of bludgeoning damage, you are not grappled.
23? 24?
23.
23. Sorry, misheard. I'm glad I asked. Still 1 point, but 23 is. There, got it.
Alice is
All
actually
set.
out
Thank you.
of Alice is actually out of immediate reach. What is your AC, Darwin?
19.
And you don't have anything like
I can pop shield, which would bump it up to 21 as a reaction.
don't bother. It was low enough that I thought maybe, but yeah, so can you make me another dex save?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately, when I said, like, it was a good thing that you did the you did the luck of the gods thing, I mean that literally just fails. So Rona,
24 just fails?
no,
The
Oh,
18, I
the
think.
18.
Ah, my bad.
No, the which means that you are grappled, and now it is going to. Are we? I'm actually gonna have to. And grappled means that attacks are at advantage, so.
Yep. Like it needs it.
Okay, so that's. 15. That's 25 points of piercing damage, and you have been swallowed.
Oh God.
Which means that you are blinded, restrained, and you have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Kraken, but at the end of its turn, which isn't quite yet, you will be taking acid damage as it attempts to digest you. Actually, do I have anything else I can...
And what's funny is this is not the first time Darvin's been swallowed by something.
It's the maw all over again.
Yep.
And then we have a clarity.
Everyone gets eaten a lot.
Yeah. It was this. It was the vine blights. Yeah. I hadn't forgotten. It's been years, but I haven't forgotten.
I'm checking on...
Let's keep
clarity.
deciding him a snack.
You know, there are better circumstances to be considered a snack. I'm just saying.
Okay, so she has
These are the
actually
thoughts running through his
been-
head, along with a lot of panic.
So we need a dexterity save. Oh, clarity. No. She doesn't get eaten. You can only eat one person per round.
Oh, lucky me.
Um, per round. You might have company in there at some point.
Okay, that's funny. I can just picture fancy meeting you here. Yeah.
Okay, so that...
We have to stop meeting like this.
Yes, legit. We actually do. Yes, that would be nice.
4. And,
Don't mind me. I literally am freaking out now.
okay, so, that was 24. Crap, I'm gonna have to bring out the calculator. We're starting.
Oh, no.
We're starting to get into some numbers here. So that's... Okay, so that's 84. Clarity is grabbed and flung. 5, 10. I can't
That's rude.
I can't do 60 feet. So she's like way over. Actually, she's technically off the map somewhere. So that's 5, 10.
Well, that's just
15,
rude.
20. Yeah, she's way off the map. Just flung across this river. If she actually doesn't hit wall. Actually, I'm going to hand a fate to see if she hits wall. Technically, it's good if she does hit wall. So if she hits the other side of the bridge, she just takes more damage that way. So that's... So that was, hang on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So that's 3d6, 8. Another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. So it's 84, 76. Yeah, so this must be loads of fun for Hazel, who probably just about sees Clarity get yoinked and then flung out of immediate line of sight. Remy!
Is something going to be within melee range by standing here?
Probably a tentacle or two, but you're probably better off with the rocks. Because this thing is... Yeah, this thing's whole sort of aggro range means you kind of want to be there or possibly there. Because this thing is huge. Well, actually, this thing is gargantuan, literally.
All right, then she will move up 5 feet and Misty Step here.
Okay, then point.
And let's get its attention. Like that.
Oh,
Nice, okay. Roll damage.
Paladin crits, everyone.
And then we will
tasty damage.
smite it. This
Oh.
is not a fiend, right? Or undead, right?
Not that you're aware of. You don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
That's still crit smites.
Yeah, now
Oh,
we're gonna crit smite in the Odyssey. Count dice.
Oh,
Behold, what happens when paladins crit?
Yeah, it's nice.
But it's very definitely nice. So,
that's so much damage.
let's see. That's 10,
Thud.
15, 17, 67. Yeah. This thing currently does not like you very much.
Yep, that's the plan.
Can't imagine why.
Oh, the acid damage.
Oh, yes. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for reminding me. You're not going to thank me for that.
I'm not going to like it, but I mean, it's only fair.
No, this is one of the ones where I have to use the dice roller because it's.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I'm
That's
probably
never what
going
you want
to
to
wind
hear.
up at this point, depending on how much it is, because it is. I'm not that much left.
41 points of acid damage?
Ouch.
31.
41.
Oh,
I'm not lasting the
crap.
next. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
done this
crap.
next round.
It's
Because
no,
that
it's
leaves me with.
that's not necessarily the case. That's not necessarily the case.
Okay, well, I'm just
you-
saying
you
that
had
leaves
a-
me with 10.
Because you had a Remy, you see.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, that's. Oof.
Yeah, it might have hit. Remy might have hit it hard enough that it's gonna vomit you out now.
Hopefully.
Well, it's basically damage of 50 or more. That allows this if it doesn't make the con save. Con is. Its con is plus 14. I rolled a 3.
Nice.
So, Darvin is kind of now over there because splurt. Thankfully, the water pretty much rinses the acid off you.
You hear a whole lot of sputtering and a whole lot of screaming of ow.
Yes.
Oh, that probably doesn't feel good because yeah, all that burning and then it's suddenly not.
Okay. Going again, Remy? Oh no, you did.
Yeah, she
So,
already
didn't.
rolled a second
I
time.
didn't see because thing.
Mhm.
I had so much maths to do.
Mhm.
All of the maths. So that's.
Come to some of my personal hell when I don't have the automation running in Lancer.
Yeah, this thing does not like you.
Mm-hmm.
This thing also has legendary actions.
Oh, great.
Fuck.
Can everybody, and I mean literally everybody, make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, yay.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Barnabas.
Honestly, guys,
Oh, let's just say I just had it worse.
Oh no, Hazel.
actually, I will put it to you this way.
Don't tell me no one made it.
Alice and Cherie made it.
Let's...
The DC was 20.
What? God.
What were your dice rolls on those two?
Well, it's. Can I just get on with this? 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
keep in mind that they've got some pretty
definitely.
significant
I'd rather see what
whiz.
happens.
Right, so that's. No damage is done. But those of you who are not prone are now knocked prone. Which, for. That means that, Ava's falling off. Oh, I didn't roll for clarity. Wisdom save. Ah, damn. Okay, no. So yeah, knocked prone means unfortunately off. So technically that's a 15, so it's more than 10, so it's 6 points of bludgeoning damage for Remy. I'm not going to bother for Ava because she was only about halfway up. Those of you in heavy armor who were not... oh, I forgot about the other thing, because... also, y'all are stunned.
Oh god.
Mm.
Which is why you're falling off shit. You're not injured, but let me double check the stunned condition.
Prone and stun.
Yeah, well, there are different things. Stunned is incapacitated, can't move, can speak only falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls have advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, so anyone who got stunned and they get bonked, ow.
Yep. And it's very good that y'all have the water breathing, because those of you in heavy armor who got stunned and knocked prone sink about 10 feet. That's, in which case, that's Remy and Barnabas. Yeah, that's Remy and Barnabas. The rest of you, thankfully, can more or less float.
So, thank you, Cherie.
Yeah.
Hazel, you can't take actions or reactions. 'Cause stunned.
Uh,
So that's...
Yeah, incapacitated. Incapacitated is...
Can't take actions, can't take reactions. Theoretically, you could... Oh, no, because stunned also...
So I can't do anything. That's my turn.
Yeah, you're locked out.
Just skip me.
Yeah, because can't move or speak. So that's Rylan 2 and Barnabas. Like I say, thankfully...
He can sink semi-peacefully because he can't really do anything else at the moment. At least he's not drowning while doing it.
Yeah, but don't worry, this is only until the end of the Kraken's next turn, so... Okay, so... Oh, I forgot about Cherie tail end. What is Cherie going to do at this point? 'Cause she's the only one who can actually do anything at the minute. So that's gonna be... Well... Her absolute only thing she can really necessarily do at this point Barnabas can port places when Darwin needs to be got out of harm's way. So we're dimension dooring you and you over there. I'll say, meanwhile, back into harm's way. That general direction. Dive, because the swimming speed is not great, but thankfully I loaded up my characters with sufficient uses of frickin' Dimension Door. Point. Ava, there's not a whole lot you can do. Clarity, there's not a whole lot you can do. Darwin, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Oh no.
No, this is a good thing. It tries to go for Remy, and Alice doesn't even have to engage her fuck off, all of you, bracer kit, because somehow missed both die. At disadvantage. Number 3, it's gonna go for Alice because it's just pissed off with her. Ooh, okay, yeah, that very much hit. Monk Dex, don't fail me now. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, Alice got slapped for. That's cocked. 20 freaking points of. Okay. It's pretty much what it's got right now. Remy, you, because the thing is that the stunned thing, the shriek did not come through your ears. It was literally happening in your skull. It was basically like, the test pattern noise. Crank up both loudness and pitch and set it directly in your skull to the point you can feel your brain vibrating with it. That is effectively what happened to you. So yeah, when that finally stops, Remy, you're soaked, but you're on solid ground with a particularly wet Alice, wet and bruised, shaking water out of her wings. Go forth!
Thanks, babe. Yeah, she will whirl about and go forth.
Yeah, the furthest you can move is there, and that puts you right in range. That hits, roll damage. Okay.
And we will smite it again.
Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay. That misses. It's more that it bounces. It's one of those things where if you have dark vision and you've now had a good solid look at this thing, you've seen creatures that have been tainted and all but subsumed by the soul taint. Apparently, this is what happens when a kraken winds up wearing a layer of that black shit.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh boy.
Hazel, your brain and teeth have stopped vibrating. You're muted.
Well, at least I know where it is and that everyone else is clear of it. So I have a thing I want to try.
Not all of us.
No, you're well, you're clear enough. This thing is straight up 30 feet by 30 feet by 30 feet, as far as you can tell. Gargantuan.
Yep.
Be-
So I'm going to just kind of assume it has a center somewhere in the middle of that. And I cast Sunburst.
Okay, so that's just checking its con.
Spell save DC is 16. Probably beating that, but it's still radiant.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be as, from what you saw when Alice A hit it, this one doesn't seem to be as weak to radiant as some of the others have been.
And what the worst part is, 4 of the dice in that damage roll were 1s.
Oh yeah.
your spell save
That's
DC
unfortunate.
is 16.
16.
Yeah, that was a 19.
Aw, man.
Not on the
It
die.
takes half.
Not on the die total, but so yeah, that's. I mean, at least it's not resistant to radiant, but it's certainly not particularly weak to it either.
That was an 8th level spell that did 16, 15 damage.
Rylan, your teeth and your brain have stopped ringing now.
Yeah. Just slowly getting up. Looking down at this thing. I'm also going to go for something a little bigger because I think this fucker's deserved it. I am going to cast Finger of Death using the heightened spell meta magic so that this con save is made at disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
And your spell save DC is 15. This might actually be the only way it doesn't, because its con is plus 14.
Worth a
Yeah.
try.
Huge con, low
Still gonna be
dex.
half
That's the
damage
usual
of
thing with
this.
these things.
The Alice A die rolled a 20. The other D20 rolled a 1.
Power of 1 in 400.
You have an attack clicky? There it is.
I sure do. There's the damage.
Yay. Look at that
Nice.
tasty damage.
And
2 8s as well.
You're lucky it's not immune to necrotic. It is, however, resistant
Ah,
to
man.
necrotic.
it's good to find this now. Still good to find this now.
And,
But that is me.
Still
So it's
31.
Yeah, still fully double my nonsense.
No,
Somebody
with the,
please hit it for a huge amount again.
okay.
And that
Barnabas.
is me done. Yeah.
Barnabas,
Have fun.
you're 10 feet underwater, and your brain has stopped ringing. That vibrated through your horns. It was bad.
Oh. All right. He's gonna swim 10 feet up
Okay.
to get to water level. You
Okay.
said the top of the pillar was 15 feet up.
Yes, and you're close enough that you
Perfect.
know where it is.
Perfect, because he'll be able to, as the bonus action, summon the echo, and then with 15 feet of movement, get on top of the pillar.
Wait.
And I guess it's pull out his longbow and just shoot in that direction.
Hang on. You're actually within attacking distance. You can just say there is a tentacle that you more or less have some idea where it is in.
Well then, outstanding. Let's get to chopping. Yeesh, gibish, gibber,
Really? For Swedish chefing this?
Bork, bork, bork.
You damn right I'm Swedish chefing this. Alright, so just double checking.
This is gonna make some wild calamari.
I was about to say, Darwin's not eating calamari for like a long time after this.
Alrighty, I believe that's just 4, so let's
That
probably
misses.
miss. Next. Also
Nope.
miss.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Hey, look at that.
Oh no.
Aw, man.
Apparently,
Yeah.
your brain is still vibrating at this point.
Yeah, maybe that amount of motion will at least get its attention.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm having clarity. She's currently trying to find some kind of position to be in. So I'll leave that for now, because I've got enough people to deal with. Cherie, on the other hand. Okay, range spell attack is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3rd level. Didn't entirely know she could do this. She has been spell prepping. This is Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
All 4 actually hit. First one critted. So that's 10, 17 points of fire damage. 23. God. 33. 35. Okay. Yeah, she would have moved 5, 10. Not so much directly in anything's path, but enough so that she can see, more or less. Okay, we're at the bottom of the round. We're at about break time. We'll take a few minutes, and then we'll come back and get right into finishing this up, because you're carving away at it, but it's a tough old thing. And we're back, dealing with what some people more than others know is tainted and slightly mutated kraken. Okay, so top of the round is Alice again, so nobody else has actually been doing it. We're going to sort of do
Alice
the
does still have an
unreasonably
inspiration die, by the way.
attractive gargoyle pose up there, uh, while using one action to cast light on the damn post. So now you all can see what's going on!
Oh, yay!
Action number 2. Okay, good. Bonus action. So that's really just gonna be a flurry of blows. So
Alice does have an inspiration die still.
haven't needed it so far.
Oh, I know. I'm just reminding.
So 9. And why do I not have stunning strike written on there? Pity's sake. Well, it's with a weapon attack anyway, so I can't do that. And number 2. No, that's... I don't think any inspiration die would help with that one, so... No. Ava, you're thankfully surface floating, but there's light now, and you can when your eyes clear a bit, you see Barnabas on the pillar and like tentacles everywhere.
Goody. Am I still like stunned,
You're-
or am I like?
No, you are no longer stunned because it was to the end of the Kraken's next turn.
Right. Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Look around.
Barnabas has taken your perch. You can at least, however, see those rocks.
Yeah, I'll head towards those.
10, 15, yeah, okay. You can probably get to about there. That's fine. You're kind of on the edge of them, but it'll do.
Would I? Can. Yeah, I'll start with the. Let's do a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Basic level.
No.
Can I still take a shot, or that
Not
mine?
when you've cast a spell,
No.
I don't think.
Okay, fair enough. Mm, bonus action. Oh no, I've already cast a spell, so
Clarity, I'm
we're gonna
having
hunt
still.
him up. But
Clarity, I'm having still swimming. It makes my life easier. Darvin, your brain has stopped ringing. You're actually on solid ground, and a glow over there that shows you the exact bit of tentacly nonsense. And now you can see, yeah, that is what happens to a kraken in apparently early stages of soul taint.
oh boy.
And seeing what just tried to consume him, Darvin yells out, "Bards are friends, not food!" Magic missile, 6th freaking level, because fuck this noise. Restart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8.
David is pissed.
Darvin is hurt. More to the point.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so
7, 10, 18, 23, 28, 32. Proud of myself for doing that quick.
15, 29.
okay. You were. Hopefully, you're going to live to regret that.
Oh.
You were muted.
I'd like to, but I fully expect I'm not gonna.
Because there's a thing that krakens have as a designation.
Oh boy.
Siege monster. This means it does double damage to objects and structures,
Boy.
like
Oh, goody.
the platform that you and Shuri are standing on.
Oh boy.
So tentacle and I mean, what kind of a damage are we looking at here? Yeah, no, it pulls the pillar out from. I'm just gonna have to kind of X that out because that's no longer really a safe place to stand. So I'm gonna hand of fate this. Yeah, so you're kind of going in those general directions, and taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage as. Yeah, Barnabas is having a wonderful view from his position where Darvin fucked this thing up with some magic missiles, but then that thing pulled the pillar out from under where girlfriend was standing. Great. So let's see.
Sorry!
3 is 5, 10, 15, Yeah, also, did I mention that its tentacles have a reach of 30 feet?
Oh boy.
That's the best way to get you down to a level where it can grab you is to pull everything out from under you. How high can your AC go? Yeah.
That's 19, and then the shield.
I would
You
be
said 21.
I would be using that right about now.
Yeah, okay, I will pop it as a reaction.
Yeah. So you just about managed to get your shield up.
Well, that's the shield spell, actually.
Yeah, but I'm
as a
gonna say that's your
and my shield as well. Yes.
yeah. I'm gonna say that's a somatic component. Fuck it, why not?
I take it back. That's actually a +5 to AC, not a +2. So
Either
it's
way,
actually
it still works.
24.
Nice.
Shit, fuck. Dex save.
Oh no.
Yep. Hold on. Where's Dex? There it is.
Yeah, you're schlumphed again.
Aw, man.
And that is pretty much the end of its turn, and thus... You know you're supposed to be random, right? Yeah, that's another... that actually, no, sorry, I was reading that wrong. That's 35 points of acid damage.
Oh boy.
You're unconscious, aren't you? Because you're muted. We can't hear you.
I'm gone. I had 8 left.
Oh no.
You know, it's one of those things where I get you want to do the impressive thing, but maybe ask if you can do it as a bonus action and pop a health potion first. I'm sure you have some.
Actually, I used up the last one I was carrying some time back.
Remy, please hit this thing very, very hard, because otherwise we've got a problem.
Yep. She will cast her Channel Divinity to give herself advantage.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. That misses.
And we'll put a smite on the first one.
I don't think you can do that when you've rolled the second one.
Yep. Okay. Then that is her turn.
Hazel.
So Darwin wound up in it again, or
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's unconscious.
Well, you don't know that. He's just in the thing's stomach.
Right. My bad.
yeah, he's in the thing's face, and
No
even
stomach, I
and
need it.
even if I. The point being that even if he were unconscious, he'd be inside it and thus outside of my spell range. I can't tag him from out here. Let's see. How badly boffered is everybody else? Still
Um,
I'm
more or
alright
less
for
up.
now.
let's see.
Still more or less up.
Alice is managing Cherise. You know, she's managed to stay out of the line of fire for the most part. Don't worry, if all else fails, I have a plan.
Oh, no time like the present to see if this will work. Targeting critter. Let's see if this works.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's what happens when someone else tries to use your spell to activate your spell description showing
Oh.
button.
My bad.
And your spell save DC is
16.
+7 dex save, 10 on the die. I am so sorry.
That's my turn.
Rylan.
Uh, to quote one of the great mages of our era, I do not care how big the room is. I am casting this fireball
Because of course you have the wand. Yes.
through the wand. I'm burning 6 charges to cast this at 8th level.
Oh,
Okay, so
how many charges does it have?
7.
Yes.
okay. Come on. Do this for them, okay? I said plus 7 for Dex. 4 on the die.
All right, so
Full
that
damage, nice.
is
Let me
13d6.
I can do that roll. Not quite enough to make and spit it out. Like you were short 5 hit points. But
Still close.
but this thing is so fucking angry.
Boy.
That sure was the point of why I did that, and that is my turn.
Okay, Barnabas.
He's gonna use the bonus action to summon the shadow in midair next to him, wherever you like, and go full on blender mode
Okay.
with the action surge for 6 attacks.
7 with the if you're including the remember?
Oh, yes, 7,
Because remember,
correct.
action surge is you get 3, the action surge is 3, and your echo still gets 1.
Yep. Thank you.
Dice and dice.
Okay, that hits. And you've got the damage there, fine.
That one does not.
Well, if it actually ever loads for us, it seems to be hanging. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, that definitely misses. I'm gonna wait to add everything until you've made all your attacks.
Okay.
The longsword swinging well today. Payback's
Paybacks
not
is
so
not.
much.
Literally what I was thinking as well.
Nope. Oops.
And one more for the echo.
Longsword.
28s. Oh, it's 28s. So let's see, that's 9, 19. 30. 30. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Because we know from Krakens that they can't be paralyzed. Because I want to get Darwin out to be. Okay, so that's charisma saving? No, wisdom saving throw. And its wisdom is not great, so. Oh, this is hilarious. Cherie kind of dog paddling. Gestures and yells in a way that Barnabas has probably heard her use with Woofles about once. Spit it out! And she is casting Charm Monster.
Nice.
So yeah, Darvin gets spat out and this thing stops flailing. It's going to know it's been charmed. And I don't know if we can get away before this stops. So I don't know what you want to do about it. But the minute someone attacks it, it's not going to be charmed anymore.
Okay.
Don't think we're going to outswim it. We're going to have to deal with it.
Mm.
Well, at the very least, the
This does give us time to recuperate, though.
Yes.
Alice sort of swims down, and where are her healing hands these days? Because she's at a pretty significant level. Yeah, we're gonna dump. That's a bonus action. We're gonna dump 10 points of healing into a Darvin.
Lots of sputtering and just whimpering of ow, 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 ow. Rubbery flail.
And then you can use actual actions to hit this fucker. Nope. 120. What is wrong with you? And yeah, we're definitely throwing a stunning strike into that, just to be on the safe side. And of course, that'll be at disadvantage that it's rolling. It's okay. So yeah, she's hit. 10, 14, 15. And it is stunned until the end of Alice's next turn. Okay, Ava.
So is she holding? Well, she got Darvin with her, or is he just next to her?
Darvin is doggy paddling at this point because Alice needs her hands free at this point, and Darvin can cling to the pillar that he's swimming right next to if he needs to, which probably, to be fair, is what he's doing.
I'm gonna swim over to him.
Through the tentacles? Okay.
Well, I have to be. Good. 'Cause I did want to heal him, but.
Well, the Kraken's not going to be doing... Well, first of all, the Kraken's not going to be doing anything. Second thing I would flag up is that Ava knows that Hazel has Mass Cure Wounds, which does not involve contact.
Okay.
So this one said we'll let you go back and rethink that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ready my weapon in case it starts being hostile again for now.
Well, no, it's gonna be hostile. As soon as Sheree said, as soon as it was attacked, it would go to being hostile. You guys need to finish it off. It's just that Alice stunned it for a round.
Okay.
When basically her thing was, okay, we need to kill this thing, but we want it to attack us as little as possible, but it's going to attack us the minute someone hits it. So if I stun it, we at least get some time.
Right, okay.
To let, you know, for example,
It's
Hazel
we
can now
can.
see Darvin, so she can get him in a Mass Cure Wounds, and you guys basically get a free round.
Okay.
That advantage.
She has tactics sometimes. And honestly, when I was prepping things, I really am kind of glad that I didn't think that was going to be how I was going to use Charm Monster, but I suppose Darwin is going to probably sing songs about Cherie's foresight at the end of it. At least once he finds out why he got spit out.
Twice.
Well, no, he knows the first time. He was conscious the first time.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure he'd be able to tell in the confusion of,
Well,
being spat out.
when he is in something's stomach and it's being hit by a terrible lot of like radiant energy, there's a certain glow that by now Darwin understands as somebody hit it. Probably Remy, knowing her.
Yeah. Darwin's witnessed Remy's abilities enough to, he probably would have realized. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Thank you.
Sorry, Ava, go ahead.
Hunter's Mark only works for damage I do, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes, because I was thinking Conjure Barrage, but there's people in front, so that's not a good idea.
There's people all over everywhere with something like this. It's kind of dispersed tentacles.
Yeah. I'll try another guiding bolt then.
You know, your gun does still work. Just saying.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. I'll just shoot.
Just
Purposes.
missed.
Nope.
Like I say, I'm gonna say Clarity is still swimming at this point. She got eaten.
Yeah.
Darvin, you're feeling better. You're clinging to a pillar.
Just looks up at Alice, say, "You got this, right?"
Probably.
Okay. and dimension door away.
Okay, but where?
Hold on. I'm trying to. There we go. I will go.
Because the only one still standing is this one.
Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to go over there because I don't want to run the risk of it yanking that down. You said these were rocks that could be stood on. These right here, or no?
Yeah, they're just difficult terrain, and it's going to be hard for you
Well, I'm
to
not
see
planning on
those
moving, so
because
that-
they're under the surface. The ones you can mostly see are these.
The ones Ava and
No,
Amazon?
no. Top right-hand corner.
oh, why didn't? Sorry, it's not zoomed out. Let me. Oh, there they are. I see them.
It's just the thing is, I figured you'd want to be going to where Hazel is for like the healing.
Yeah, I'm rethinking. That's part of the reason I was going to go in that direction, but I guess I don't have a choice. So yeah, I'm going to dimension door and end up right there.
Hiding first hiding behind Alice, now hiding behind Hazel.
Yeah, basically.
Behind?
Yeah, effectively.
Oh, you teleported all the way over.
Yeah.
Dimension door.
Yeah, dimension door is a wonderful thing, and I'm going to I'm going to shout toward Remy to remember that hit that spat me out? Do it again. You get a D10. Enjoy.
That's
Okay,
right.
well,
Use it in good health.
given that the Kraken is stunned, Remy.
There we go. Now we will smite.
And that combat inspiration, I think, can be used to undamage die as well.
Might want to keep it for a second hit.
True.
Okay. Attack number 2.
Nope, that should be at advantage. Nope, still miss.
What did he... I'm
Inspiration
gonna
die?
do this just this once. What did he just give you?
Yes, okay.
There you go. Roll damage. Okay, so that's... And that's your turn?
Yes.
Well, thankfully for all concerned, you are still stunned. Hazel, you have a bedraggled, acid-eaten, insignificant pain Darwin directly behind you.
And how many people are bongoed out front?
Well, Sheree's a little far away to do much with, but nah. Alisaie's had worse. Mostly they've been aiming at Darwin. Because Darwin be like that.
I feel like I'm in 1776. I'm obnoxious and disliked.
Let's see. Well, reach behind myself, grab Darwin. How is it that you managed to get absolutely focus attacked by a tentacled nope engine with more limbs than we have people here? And I'm going to cure wounds him. Screw it, at 6th level. Which then stacks.
35.
Plus a Disciple of Life, which is what he's figuring out now.
Yeah, I just gotta find the damn thing. There it is. There's the button.
So that's a plus 8 to the 35, so that's 43.
43.
I thought it was two plus the spell's level, and then he was casting
Yeah,
it
and
at
he was
6,
6th
so-
level.
Okay. Got it.
That's
Okay.
where the extra 8 came from. I also would have healed
Misunderstood.
an 8, but I'm at full.
Okay, that it?
So
That's my action.
Hey, Rylan. This thing is, as far as you can tell anyway, not looking well, but it's kind of hard to know when it's basically a terrible lot of thrashing tentacle.
Yeah, the one annoying part is it is made of thrash. Made of thrash does not stop me, however, from blasting it into space. And this is force damage, so hopefully this will at least take a little chunk out of this.
Little chunk, certainly.
Pretty sure that misses.
Oh, that that definitely misses.
Closer, but I think still misses. Okay.
That hits. Yeah, the very tiny chunk out of this.
Any chunk is a good enough little boost.
Barnabas. Remy fucked
well,
this
since
thing
the-
up.
Yeah, swinging 5 times to do so.
Okay.
You said we're advanced. Are we still at advantage?
Yes, it's still stunned.
For it being stunned?
Which meant
Hey.
you should have been rolling all of those at advantage,
Yeah.
but we're leaving it for now.
It's okay.
Roll damage?
Nice.
Oh, you've rolled damage. Okay. I'm going to wait until you've rolled all 5 before I start adding. Paybacks just doesn't like you today.
No. There we go.
Mm.
And one
Oh,
more.
no. Not sure why it's taking so long to load on my side.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's doing
taking
it
a
to
while
me
on my
too.
end.
Hmm.
Oh, good. Okay. That's actually a relief for
Discord
me. I'm sorry.
wombles. It's been
No, it's not
laggier than usual.
Discord.
No,
It's
it's not
roll
Discord, it's
20.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internet
actually-
wombles general.
So
A lot of times I'm waiting to hear the second whoop noise from it showing up for the rest of your screens to do it again.
Okay, so that's 10, 23, 31, 43. Yeah, this thing is not looking particularly well.
If it wants to try to eat me, it's going to have the worst case of indigestion it's ever had.
And we're on to Shuri. What has Shuri got for this thing? Okay. Dexterity saving throw. I apologize.
Oh, good.
Shuri brings out a little patch of dust, tosses it in this thing's general direction, points and speaks a word, and this thin beam of green light hits the nearest tentacle, and the entire thing fucking disintegrates.
Nice shot.
Ah!
Note to everyone: don't piss off the wizard.
We knew that.
Y'all didn't know that already?
I prepared disintegrate this morning.
Also, thank you for the breathing insight. That did save our bacon.
Uh-huh.
Well, water and heavy plate armor don't mix. Now,
How do we get back up?
Alice from
Well,
unreasonably
yeah.
attractive gargoyle position is like, you're going to call the taxi service, same as you always do.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that most of y'all, all of y'all are alive for me to do that to. But we have a minor
Yeah.
problem in that I don't think we're getting our friend back.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
We lost
Yeah.
our transportation, so
Also,
I'm
where's
not
Clarity?
thinking. I'm not
Where'd she
thinking
go?
about the transportation. I'm thinking about there was a whole bunch of supplies that were supposed to go to people, and now we have to find ways to feed them. Thankfully, we've got lots of stuff in the surreal estate. But also, that was a person.
yeah, like,
Yeah. It's
where did he go?
on multiple levels that's concerned. I just led with transportation.
No, that's
I mean-
that's the last thing on my mind. We have feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can just.
Yeah, I was
walk.
gonna say we have feet. We have strength of feet.
Yeah,
But, yeah, where's
that's
Clarity?
my point is it's a
And-
non-issue, but
it-
the transportation,
From
as
from
y'all
Had a
said, is
person in it.
living.
from the remains of the dog. Sorry, it threw me a long way.
Are you okay?
Hey, come here.
I'm gonna stay on this side because I think this is the way we need to go.
I
Point
think
taken.
you're right.
Remy will stick her head in the water and look for the driver with her devil sight.
Well, the thing is that it's very, very dark down there, which suggests that water is fucking deep.
Fair
And
enough.
he's had a while to sink. You're not getting this.
Mhm.
You're not getting this person back in any way, shape, or form.
Fair enough.
And that's if he went into the drink. We don't even know where he wound up.
Yeah.
Remember, Hazel still thinks it's a person-sized situation.
No, she knows he's big. She just doesn't know what is exactly.
Yeah, knows he's big, but doesn't think he's like giga-sized.
Well, it's not giga. Anyways, the point is that yeah, I mean we don't know where you don't know where his body ended up, because if he didn't manage to paddle his way to the surface by now, and we don't know what else lives in this water if unless that ate everything else, which is no way to run an ecosystem. So there might be aboliths in here. So let's not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ditto.
And
Yeah, that sounds like it would be worse.
aboliths aren't as big.
Yeah, but the Nothic had like mind powers, and it seems like the more down you go, the more weird shit happens.
Anyway, by this point,
Let's get going.
She's
Yeah,
going
could
for the
we-
people who seem to be in the worst straits first. So it's Cherie and Clarity who are like doggy paddling. Then Ava, then Remy, then Barnabas, then you guys. So I'm guessing that we're not going to go any further today. Darvin, you look like something the shark threw up.
Twice.
The Kraken threw up, but yes. I feel
Yeah,
it too.
but
Acid hurts.
yeah.
I've
At least
been
until you
swallowed
pass
too.
out.
I feel you on that.
At least until you pass out. I
Sure,
think I like
yeah,
being
it's-
swallowed by the maw better. The fact that I can make that comparison is not great.
To be fair, the malls had acid, but they don't have as strong acid from the looks of things.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how the bard keeps winding up down things gullets.
I'm not
I know
allowed
I'm a
to.
snack, but there are better circumstances.
See what I mean?
Well, perhaps it's simply
Look,
but
I'm still making jokes, so that means you know I'm going to be okay. I just need a minute.
Sure he
or
is.
8.
Perhaps it's
hours.
simply attempting to bypass the buy me dinner first situation.
I mean, I suppose they don't have to buy me dinner if I am dinner.
By this point, Alice has drawn a door and is shoving you all in.
What
Right.
sort of time is it? Do we know?
I mean, you guys don't keep you guys don't keep timepieces quite so much, but it's probably around about the lunching hour by this point. You'd been traveling a little bit, but you're not to the end of the day. It's just that
That was
you
a lot.
you need to sit down and figure out what the fuck now.
Because as much as us being able to move around on foot is entirely a viable thing, that puts a pretty big delay on what we're doing, and we're kind of on a time crunch.
Yeah.
I guess we ask at the next town. It's about all we can do. The best thing I can think is do some negotiation and I mean, we were going to replenish their supplies anyway, but if we're being that nice to them, transportation is not a
And
big
I
ask.
mean, yeah. Well, and we can also flag up that at least they don't have to worry about whatever that they don't have to worry about that thing anymore. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have. I mean, you know, rebuilding the bridge is definitely a thing, but
we probably don't want to say that just on the grounds that they might not know.
Also that.
true.
Additionally, how far out from that next town are we, if we can tell?
We never really got a map. We don't actually know.
Yeah, that's
All
the
we can do
worrying
is
bit
hustle.
for me.
I mean, push comes to shove, I can scout ahead. I can go faster than all y'all.
Fair enough.
But for now, we clearly need some chill.
Mhm.
Food
Although
and
I'm never
rest.
getting over Cherie ordering that thing around like it was woofles.
Is that how I got out the second time?
The second time, yeah.
Yep.
Charm monster.
I reiterate,
yeah.
never agitate the wizard.
Yeah, Barnabas, would it be too forward? And Sherry, would it be too forward of me to add the prowess of your foresight into song?
Given Alice's immortalizations, not to mention the immortalization of her wife, I'm not sure a power in the multiverse could stop you.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Barnabas, yeah, she is wise as all heck.
I know.
I'm telling you because I guess Sherry already knows how wise they are. So, yeah, I'm giving a compliment somehow in some way that makes some odd sort of sense, and I'm going to shut up because I'm still dealing with having been eaten twice.
Been eaten twice, and you also got whammied by the same thing I think we all got whammied by. That thing was yelling in everyone's brains.
And
Oh, yeah.
Alice and Cherie are just like, not all of us.
Most of us.
Well, now I know what tapioca thinks like.
Ha!
Honestly, it could have been worse.
Yeah, we could be dead.
Not just because of that. From what I could tell when there were actually lights, as I understand it, creatures that have been even initial stage tainted by this soul taint nonsense have a tendency to change.
Or pretty drastically, yeah.
Well, given that Necrotic wasn't doing all that much, neither was Force, I'm wondering what it had to replace its lightning attacks.
There's also that interesting bit, because there was another interesting bit. They're usually, if they get hit with Radiant, with anything divine, they burn. This one didn't. Oh yeah, it still got fried a bit, but
It was also, I still am.
It was still.
It was
It was like
jiggly.
it looks to me like it was an early stage. So it had the soul taint on it like some kind of shield.
Yeah, or like a film.
Well,
Ew.
armor of a type. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, because my bows did
I think-
nothing.
I think shell and I think a hard surface. This was much more flexible and jiggly.
Well, I didn't
Still
I didn't
thick,
say shell. I said armor. Leather has give.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. My bad.
But I think that was an early stage. It hadn't got to a point where it was tainted enough to be
weak to the divine.
weak to radiant.
That's interesting to note.
But it was doing some changes. Kraken don't do that to people's brains.
No. That was
Yep.
They generally
Krakens
do a
don't
lot.
have divine powers.
They generally
I've
do
never
a lot
seen
with.
one up close, but I've heard a lot about them, obviously.
Well,
'cause they've been
Kraken
down.
are telepathic. They can't speak, but in this case, it sounds like it was at a point where all it could really put into people's brains was that noise. But it wasn't enough for it to hit the soul enough to be weak to the divine. This is going to be...
That's annoying.
It is, but it's something that I'm going to need to make notes on, because if nothing else, I'm assuming that those in the Belarus mercenary companies going to the southern lands might like to know the different stages of soul taint and what
Mm-hmm.
might and might
Have to
not be
prepare.
the best ways of handling them.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Most certainly.
It's honestly the best thing we can do because we ran into it first, and it's good that we did.
Yeah, well, that thing, but I'm talking about wider range implications.
That
'Cause-
I'm also talking about that. It's good that we ran into the thing that showcased it first and survived it.
No, I appreciate what you're saying. I think what I was thinking was it's probably not the only one of we're probably not the only ones who've seen it. We're just the only ones that we know about that have recognized what it means. When you have when you have a group this
Probably.
large, everybody notices something and you put it together and you get more than you do with either a smaller group, which is mostly focusing on don't eat me, and a large group like an army where the rest of the army gets in the way. But it is good that we have those notes to make. Probably better for scouting units. I think about these things. You think about everything. Oh, yes. I did not say that was a bad thing.
I know,
I don't
isn't
think
it
any
great?
of us are really complaining about it.
Well, I think what needs to happen is that everyone needs a bath, and then we'll put together lunch, and over lunch we will discuss what on earth we're supposed to do now. How we approach this.
Works for me.
Darwin gets up and staggers off in direction of a bathtub.
Yeah, well, they do have the bathing area in the surreal estate really is the kind of high-end spa-ish kind of situation that you had in Ambier, that that bathhouse with the unseen servants doing the pampering.
Lots of healing salves on the skin because he lost a lot of it.
Well, to be fair, Hazel healed him up pretty well, so most of that is back. It's just
Yeah, you got a pretty good beauty treatment as a result.
Yeah.
Got about 40 back.
Exfoliated and then some.
less than half, but yes.
yes, but it still means the first thing that would have been healed was the skin.
Yeah. It's
It'd
still
be-
raw though.
Tender more to the point because it's brand new.
You're right.
But yeah, you're
Get you some massages and some.
not so much the massages, more the soothing oils and creams.
That especially.
Probably one of those mud bath treatments as well, because that would cool things.
And a change of clothes.
Well, everybody's getting a change of clothes. You all look like drowned rats.
Even though
Sweet,
those
sweet.
didn't wind up entirely in the water, all that splashback was kind of nuts.
Be thankful you don't have.
Oh, that's when.
Eternally so.
But the thing is, that's
you
when.
need the biggest of breaks after that.
Yeah. Well, what Barnabas will find in the bathing room is something that Alice must have seen in Egref. It's like a shower stall, but instead of water nozzles, apparently they blow warm air.
It's one of the cat dryers.
I was going to say,
Love
it's
it.
like a rage cage.
No, rage
Oh my
cage
God,
is
it is-
when
yeah, it is literally
they're
just a rage
pointing
cage.
specific at you. It's what she first called the easy bake oven and now calls the hair fryer.
Regardless, he's jumping right at it.
Well, bath first, then that. I would
Mhm.
imagine, because that was not the cleanest water in the world. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
But yeah, when Barnabas comes out of that, it's and the soap for his the soap for his use also has a conditioning effect. So he's kind of fluffy.
He will take Fluffy over that any day of the week.
Yeah, it's more it he should be glad of that for Cherie's sake because soft soft conditioned fur, tactile.
Mm-hmm.
Least he can do for his lady is be tactile.
Great snuggles.
And yeah, once everybody is cleaned up, Alice and Cherie, who are the least, some of the least beaten up of all of you, are putting together something food-wise. All right, now how are we handling this, guys? I mean, I'm happy to go ahead and see what I can scout out. To see how far we've got to go. But I can imagine that some people might not be 100% happy with that idea.
No, but it is a good way to. It'd be better than just going in blind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we can start moving, but then also scout ahead.
Right.
Maybe you could
Me-
take clarity with you. You can both move quietly.
Quietly, yeah, but
Or-
it's not the quiet that I was going for. Clarity is. I think she's trying to say she can outrun me and outfly me.
That's true.
I'm
So-
not relying on. I'm not relying on stealth. I'm relying on speed.
Is there anyone you could carry while going that fast? Like, say, the ones who can teleport?
I mean, theoretically, but it would affect speed and would make me
Yeah.
more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that too.
'Cause I only ask because I remember the whole if someone's been somewhere, teleporting really easy.
Yeah, and it's a good idea. It's
Yeah.
just the logistics of I don't know how far I'd have to go.
Well, that's all I got.
No, it was a good thought, and I actually was about to say something similar, but then, yeah, realizing speeds of the more importance. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to.
And you guys do have those locator ring things.
Yep.
Those don't indicate any peril; they just indicate position, right?
Yeah, but it's something that I think has been used a few times to. She has been away too long.
Well, yeah.
Track me down when I
Yeah.
am in some way unable to return to y'all.
My other thought was casting Arcane Eye, but I don't think I can move it fast enough.
I think anything moves quite as fast as speed wings here.
Yeah. Has Alice say at speed? No, not a whole lot.
But I mean, it's not something that we necessarily have to do if we want to take the risk of just traveling as a party. It's just at the very least. At the very least, I can indicate whether a path needs clearing. At best, I can negotiate somebody to actually turn up with transport.
Fair enough.
Set a time limit on how long.
Hard to do when you don't know exactly where the next town is.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Well, give it till dinner time. If she doesn't find a town or any indication of settlement in a few hours, she can come back.
No, for
And-
me.
We do have the not sending. Forget what.
Yes, I have sending. I have
Send,
sending.
message or send.
Oh no, I'm thinking a message versus sending. Yeah, you do have sending. That's what I was. Yeah, you're right. My bad. So you could at least do a quick sending as you're on the way back, and so that way we can stop worrying.
Hmm.
Even though I'm probably not going to stop worrying. Sorry, I'm still a little shaken after everything. That was
Understandably.
so.
I think that's what I have a menagerie for. Oh, yeah, there is something else that probably got forgotten until right about now because uh, Griffin bag was probably dropped off near-ish the kitchen, and there's Michigan in the Griffin bag, soaking wet.
Oh,
Oh,
poor little guy.
Retrieving Michigan, bundling him into a towel.
Flitty,
I'm okay.
He was
They
with
didn't go
Rhino.
into the water.
I never hit the
Right.
water at any point.
I just
Was-
and Michigan is splash.
Yeah, Michigan was near me, so the sheer amount of water spray.
Hmm.
Also, I'm apparently more of a magnet for it than Rylan is.
Michigan then looks accusingly at Darwin, who was like literally in the about the position to be dripping all over the Griffin bag.
At least he had been.
Soggy. And that's when you figure out, no, the reason that this bag is so wet is because Darwin literally dripped all over it.
Back at the oh, so when I literally grabbed you to make sure you weren't dying, you just
Sorry.
dripped on everything.
Didn't. Wasn't deliberate.
I know it wasn't deliberate. It just Michigan's complaining about it, as you can
I
see.
know, and I'm sorry, Michigan.
Glares at Darwin, then looks at Darwin's plate of sandwich. Delicious.
Tears half of it off. Hands it to him.
No.
Alice says you can
I
make
was
an-
eating, okay? I need
could-
some
you
sustenance.
You can make another sandwich. He doesn't have thumbs.
Just give him the whole thing.
Okay, fine.
Honestly,
Forgiven.
I can make
Munch,
you a
munch,
whole
munch,
other
munch,
sandwich.
I'm sorry, Michigan.
Delicious. That's probably about as close to really forgiven as you're
Close to
going to
I'm forgiven as I'm going to get. Okay.
So, yeah, I will, I guess I will go scouting. Is there anything anyone can think of that I might need to know? Think about whatever before I set out.
Well, before you set out, I want to do something to make double sure. Just safety precaution. Because the 8-hour water breathing was one very good idea.
At which point, Sheree is,
24 hours.
excuse me, 8 hour. Try 24.
But double
Lots a
that.
day.
I got the times turned around.
Triple that, actually. 8, 16, 24.
Either way, good to know that the wizard casting it does a whole heck of a lot more than any of the other ways. Point being is another long duration preventative thing. May I?
I guess. Is this a Shield of Norman thing?
Death ward.
Oh, nice.
Got these, and if someone's going out scouting, may as well use them. I don't exactly have any, really long duration things that can last at that range, but this one does.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I guess I kind of earned this because even with
You have a habit!
Look, we've all died multiple times.
Technically,
Yeah, but you have a habit of doing the protector thing and just headlong into danger.
Yeah? It's not a habit. It's a
her
species
nature.
deep. It's a species deep.
I'm
predisposition.
making a joke!
Yeah, you're making a joke about one of the few things I actually take seriously. Pat, pat, pat.
Look,
I know. I know.
you
I
know
know.
what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, and Darvin's got it right.
I want to make sure you stay as safe as possible, because otherwise Remy starts sulking.
Sulking? Really? The expression on your face. Christ. Sulking. Really? I don't think
it's the best description I got for the agitated, angry, wet cat behavior we get.
Brooding. It's called brooding. Sulking is what a teenager does when they're told they have a curfew. Brooding is, mysterious and angry and tragic. Sulking is wet Michigan. I refuse to believe that my wife has at any point in the last, 10 years sulked like wet Michigan.
Thank you.
Brooding is probably the better word 100%. I am not Bard.
No, and you're also probably more predisposed to sulking than you are to brooding.
A little bit.
Or at least having, being a farm kid exposed to a whole different definition of brooding.
Yeah. When I hear brooding, do you know where my brain goes?
Chickens.
Yeah, and I don't think Remy looks like a chicken. Not enough feathers for one. You have more feathers.
And to think this whole thing started with feathers.
Yeah, but at the same time, chickens are vicious little fucks.
Oh, yeah, no. Have you seen one skeletonize a mouse? I've seen one do that in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Mouse, skeleton.
Therefore, very, very good at ending things when necessary. So, in that sense alone, Remy resembles a chicken.
Chicken!
Out of character, this is like the opposite of the behold a man.
Exactly.
Behold a chicken.
We're putting the horse before the cart. Anyway.
All right, I will hopefully be back in a dinner words time. Smooch for Remy on her way out the door. Alright, so what do we do in the meantime?
I'll probably check my weapons. All that water.
Nap.
If anybody wants to do the short rest thing, that was kind of what spa and lunch was.
Yeah.
I didn't take too much of the hit, so I'm alright for the moment.
Yeah, to be fair, that was mostly aimed in a Darwin direction.
Yeah. You got beat up pretty bad.
Yeah, Shuri, meanwhile, is putting together one of those slow-cooked sausage and dumpling casserole kind of situations that probably gets Barnabas going. Are you sure that Ambier never heard something from home? Because
this is home cooking, interdimensional or extra dimensional, but yet still home. Either that or this sort of thing is just part of the sentient experience, maybe?
possibly, but it would be interdimensional. Inter can mean between as well as within, whereas extra means outside of.
You are correct. Yes. Anyway,
But yes, I
It-
thought, even though lunch was well enough, this is simple, and all it needs to do is sit, simmer, and make everything within a 200-foot radius smell nice.
mm,
Also, there shall be cake.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons for that particular type of home cooking is because nobody knows exactly when Alice A will turn up. Uh, they want something that isn't can sit and simmer and not suffer for it. And I'm taking it everyone else is just having leisure time.
Yeah, I'm just checking on my equipment and cleaning.
Yeah,
and
it's
whatever.
it's all working okay, but the gun in particular, you need to dry out.
Yeah.
Darvin's making some notes for future composition purposes.
I'm
As well
sure
as
I'm
just
sure
resting.
Barnabas is hovering in the kitchen.
both to act as muscle / gopher / tell me what to do, and also
you do get asked to taste test occasional things as well, which I'm sure is reason number 3.
oh yes. Oh no! Don't make me taste this. It is the least favorite thing for me to do.
Go get your early feast of early feasts.
At which point she more or less approaches Hazel with dumpling on wooden spoon. In. Yeah, this is home one. We want these at home.
Just add this to the list of things that need to happen at home.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just first properly consume that. Add that to the list of stuff I gotta have happen at home.
One day, when things are a little calmer, Twilla and I have decided that we're going to not only do a roast off, but sort of a competition feasty sort of an event where we each produce one of each type of dish for one of your big family holiday feasts, and see which of us is better at what.
I won't say no to that. I don't think anyone would say no to that at home.
Well, no, as I say, Twilla and I have discussed it, and by that point, Golden Dale should be on a par with Anbia for ingredients as well, so no unfair advantage. And yeah, it's actually getting a little bit past when you normally have dinner when Alice A comes back in. Okay, next town is, as you can tell, a little bit of a ways away. So it's probably going to take us the best part of the day to get there. They don't have transportation. They haven't been attacked particularly either.
Okay.
Okay.
Reassuring.
It's going to be a little bit interesting dealing with them, and I'm actually grateful for our Salt Gate expedition, because that township is full of kobold.
Huh.
They
Not
have
expecting another kobold settlement.
well,
out here.
these ones are particularly devoted to Vievaled. They apparently took every piece of silverware in like 4 or 5 different settlements and used it to build at least scale model, no pun intended, of dragon form Vievaled.
It's made out of forks.
Out of silverware.
Forks, spoons.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
Well, if that ain't the knifest thing I've ever heard.
Darvin, I'm going to make you a spicy special. With no warning.
But the way through is clearer now? Don't worry, it was rats.
Mm.
And to be honest, it was good that I did that because, like I said, there are good eating on rats that size, particularly the underground ones, which are living mostly off a mushroom. And the kobolds were really glad for the bounty. We will be having another potluck.
Oh,
Yeah. We should get there in enough time for dinner tomorrow if we leave in the morning.
So long as, and that should be enough time for us to also provide our own additions, right? Because
Yeah, we'll
potluck,
cook
like-
in the morning. I'm pretty sure this place will keep warm stuff warm if it needs to. And clarity is, were they wearing steampunk things? No.
Okay, hold on. So what are these ones wearing? Because I remember the ones near Agraf.
These ones, like I say, are very Vieva-led favored. So more silverware, just looking like armor. So it's
They
kind of like
turned the
it's kind of like scale mail on a number of levels. Barnabas is going to get more or less worshipped, probably.
Oh.
Well, you're in scale mail and it's dragon bone, not.
True.
dragon material.
Some of them, though, who prefer like skirts and things are those of you who spent enough time in Egref grocery stores, and Clarity is sulking at that point. You remember that stuff that it's kind of like if you took metal and made it kind of like paper.
Yeah, I remember the stuff. The really thick. How did they get sheets of metal that thin? Jenna can like make flexible plating, but even Jenna cannot make literal sheets.
I'm sure she could if she wasn't so fixated on making stuff that will actually take a blow.
Yeah, Jenna's thing is very much not sheets so thin they crumple.
But it's a different metal anyway. It's tin or aluminum.
Some kind of a Greffian mix of stuff.
Yep. Anyway, some of them are wearing shirts, trousers, dresses made of that.
Interesting.
So yeah, out of character.
They crinkle. They crinkle when they walk.
Yeah, out of character, they look like little kids in robot costumes for Halloween.
I did that one year. I'm like, oh my god, so many flashbacks.
So yeah, a lot of silverish kind of stuff going on, and So yeah, we're going to be very much expected to share a meal with them.
Okay.
And again, it's a they know that Violet likes learning, and so they like learning, and so they're going to ask us questions before we can get on the road again. But the more we answer, the more help they'll be, probably. And yeah, that gives us some time to those of you who enjoy cooking, think of a potluck dish, I guess. Or, maybe if they don't, maybe if they just kind of feel like it. As many dishes as we can is probably a good thing. Because they'll be learning about different above ground cultures. And we'll deal with that in the morning, and tomorrow we get to meet another settlement of kobolds, but at least we don't have to lure those ones out of hiding with Sandwich.
Yeah, these ones will be actively insisting on potluck and dragging us to it.
Well, they already have done that, at least for me. I had to let them know that I was having my own family potluck here, or I would have been there for dinner, and I would have been later than necessary, and there would have probably been brooding, and I could not deal with that. Kiss on the forehead for Remy. I think I think the research library has some cookbooks. If not, Hazel has a collection.
I wonder. Did you notice if they had any preferences towards the foam, as it were?
We're in the north. Remember, if you want any kind of vegetable matter in the north, you better get used to spicy real fast. It's the same underground.
That's what I wasn't sure about. Whether or not it, because
Well,
underground is underground, and it's warm enough down here for there to be liquid water.
I mean, there is liquid water, but it's more of the soil than the actual cold. The people get most of their plants, their vegetable matter, from underground. Apart from a few lichens and some weird bushes that root themselves in ice.
And probably the same kind of weird mushrooms that are down here too.
Yeah, but that's all down here.
Because you said the rats eat mushrooms.
Yeah, the rats eat mushrooms and just about everything else. And part of the reason that the rats from underground are such good eating is that they don't taste the spicy, but they spice themselves doing it.
Perfect.
Some of that shit, some of the vegetable matter around here is so spicy that it will literally flavor your blood and muscle with spicy. With prolonged exposure.
That is interesting.
The people only eat that like secondhand through the meat of the animals because apparently having too much capsaicin literally in our muscle tissue is a problem. But for now, I have been flying top speed, and that smells amazing. Feed me. Because we are at that time. And in 2 weeks' time, we will take our trek to the kobold settlement and see what we do from there. If anybody does want to prep a dish for the kobold potluck, think about it and tell us at the time. Until then, bye.